Welcome back to PXP channel. In this series, we are building the web app with Flutter UI and Spring Boot backend. The idea is to learn how to connect Flutter UI to Spring Boot. Our Spring Boot application is ready. If you have not watched it already, then I would recommend you to watch it first and then watch the Flutter part. This tutorial is going to be an introductory video where we will learn how to set up the environment, and I'm excited to build the application. So let's get started. If your environment is not ready, then go to official website flutter.dev and then click on get started. Um, this is where you will find installation, meaning the exe for all the platforms. I am using Windows, so I will go ahead and click on Windows. If you are using Mac or anything else, any other operating system, then you can follow the steps mentioned. So this is where you can follow and install Flutter on Windows. I have already installed on my system. So once you are ready, just pause and install Flutter on your desktop or Mac or any other platform that you are using. Then you can start the video and we will get started with the Hello World program. Now that Flutter is installed on your machine, you can now go to the command prompt and cd into the folder where you want to create your project. So I am moving to flutter underscore ws, that is the workspace I'm using. And to generate the project, am typing flutter create and the name of the project. So I will name the project as hello underscore world and hitting enter. Right now, the project is now created, and we can now import the project into Android Studio, and after that we'll get started. I have imported the project into Android Studio, and this is the default code that was generated when we ran the Flutter create command. And here in the main.dat file, it contains a main method. The runapp function within the main method takes the given widget and makes it the root of widget tree. Flutter application consists of a bunch of widgets that are rendered to form a complete screen. Runup function takes a widget as an argument, and in this case, the name of the widget is my app. My app is a widget in itself, which is extending the stateless widget. Within the my app widget class, there is a method called build, which is responsible for building the screen. This method returns an instance of the class called material app. It takes some arguments such as title, theme, home, etc. to construct the instance. My home page is another widget which extends the stateful widget and it overrides the state method. This is the boilerplate code which is auto-generated, and I am just explaining the flow. The string title you can see here is passed to this widget class from the place where it is called. The state class, in this case, the name is underscore my homepage state, defines a very simple method which increments the counter by 1. This class also has another overridden method which builds the screen with the help of a class named scaffold. The scaffold class takes in arguments such as app bar, body, etc. The app bar takes in another widget. In this case, it is text widget, and the title will be displayed within this widget. It also within the body it takes in a widget named center, and column is the child of center. Column is again another widget, and it is child of the center. Here we are saying that some alignments are made, and also it contains some of the children. Within those children, we have a message that says you have pushed the button this many times, and then another text widget which displays the counter that was incremented as soon as we clicked on the button that is defined below. Name of the button is floating action button, and once we press it, the counter will be incremented and will be displayed here. All right, the application is ready now. We will go ahead and start the application by running the command flutter run dash d, and we will open it in Chrome. And Chrome is now open. Now if I go and hit the plus button, you can see that the counter is increasing and displaying. The number is being displayed on screen, and on the center of the screen. That's it for now. And in this video, we just ran the default application that was generated out of Flutter create command. In the next video, we will create a very simple hello world application. And then after that, we will go ahead and build the application which will connect to the Spring Boot. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. If you have any queries, suggestions, then please do let me know in the comment section. Thank you.